Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, yes, we are playing in the Legacy format. I asked you guys on one of my last videos, and also I did a poll in the community tab if you guys want to see Legacy content, and majority said yes. So depending on really how the Legacy videos do, because I'm not going to do a lot of Legacy videos, but depending, depending on how this Legacy video does, I'll probably do more. The Legacy deck I've actually chosen today is one of my favorite decks of all time, the Vanilluxe Vileplume Victini deck, or in other words, VVV. So that's going to be really fun to try out. So yeah, depending on how this Legacy video does, depending on how the feedback goes, I'll probably do another one down the road or a couple more, just to kind of keep the content interesting. Just so also I don't get bored of Standard as much, because I kind of already am. But don't worry, I have quite a few Standard decks already kind of lined up for videos. I do pre-make a lot of decks, but, it just keeps the content interesting before Rebel Clash comes out. Which is going to be pretty fun when it does drop. So before we get into the video, guys, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Card Caravan TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, you can get them over there. Of course, if you have any codes laying around that you do not want to use, you can trade them into Card Caravan TCG for some bulk and in-store credit. Of course, you can also trade in your own cards, too, I'm pretty sure. Of course, over at Card Caravan TCG. Also, guys, if you're looking for PTCGO codes, guys, get them over there. If you're looking for Sword and Shield codes still, you can get them there. Of course, Rebel Clash codes will be up for pre-order, hopefully very, very soon. I know things are very tight right now because of the whole pandemic. But of course, guys, you're looking for any other codes, get them over at Card Caravan TCG. I'm talking sleeve codes, pack codes, GX codes, promo codes, all those codes. You can get them over at Card Caravan. If you get anything from there, guys, you can use my discount code LDF for the checkout for a 5% discount on your order, guys. Supports the channel, helps out, and helps out Card Caravan TCG. So shout out to Card Caravan, use my discount code LDF. Let's take a look at this deck today. So this is going to be a very interesting deck. And again, this was a deck that existed back in the black and white era. Before Next Destinies came out, this was actually a pretty good deck. This was a popular deck. This was the Vanilluxe Vileplume Victini deck. And let me tell you, getting these Vileplumes was a pain. This took me multiple days to get 2 of these, which is why I would have had this video out a lot sooner. But again, these Vileplumes are very hard to get. Legacy cards are a little harder to get because it is such a old format. And a lot of them are scarce. But the whole combo of this deck is we're going to be doing a Paralyzed Lock with Double Freeze. Now, Double Freeze is a very OP attack. Flip 2 coins, does 40 damage for each heads, and if any of one of those coins gets heads, your opponent's active is now paralyzed, which is really OP. Now, of course, Double Freeze lets you flip 2 coins, so you can do 80 and a paralyzed. We have Victini, which means you flip 4 coins, which technically means if you get quad tails, you don't paralyze them. But if you get at least, you have a 1 in 4 chance of paralyzing your opponent. It's very, very powerful. And yeah, that's the whole combo. And of course, we're going to be using Vileplume here to make it so your opponent can't play Switch, Escape Rope, Float Stone for Keldeo, just basically trying to shut them off from being able to retreat. Now, this deck does auto-loss to Virizion. It also auto-losses probably to any deck that plays heavy Keldeo spam. But other than that, you can just constantly spam Double Freeze and annoy the opponent. And yeah, it's a very annoying deck. Now, it is a bit of a slower setup. We are using multiple stage 2s. So we have stuff like Twins to help us out. Some other nice cards in here. We have Smeargle, of course, a very good card in Legacy with Portrait. It's a Poke Power. That's the other thing with Vileplume, too. Vileplume is a Poke Body. It cannot be shut off by Garbodor. Same thing with Smeargle. It can't be shut off by Garbodor. And Portrait's actually really, really good. It lets you look at your opponent's hand. If there's a supporter there, you play it. Now, you have to play the supporter, so if you play this Poke Power, I'm going to call this an ability during this video, but if you do play this, and your opponent happens to have a Juniper in your hand, you have to play it no matter what. So be aware, but it's still a very good ability, because it lets you, yeah, see, I already said it. It lets you use 2 supporters in 1 turn. And it's good to set up, right? I am playing a Suicune, another interesting card. Now, this was not around in the time of this deck's prime, but Suicune is good in here because it can't be damaged by GXs or EXs, sorry. Can't be damaged by EXs, which is what's really only in the Legacy is EXs and Prime Pokemon and Legends. So with Vileplume, we can shut off trainers, and then with Suicune, we can not be damaged by EXs, which makes it harder for them to go into a non-EX Pokemon. I got Jirachi in the deck for Stellar Guidance. I got Mr. Mime in here to protect your bench from Landorus, because Landorus is very popular, and also Kyurem. And then, of course, Victini to reflip our coins. We got this very awesome full art Victini here, which I do have one of to help us out with the bling. Going into the items now, I got 1 Computer Search. That's my A spec. I am playing some level balls here to find Vanillites, Oddishes, Glooms, 1 Pokecom, 4 Rare Candy, 3 Ultra Balls. A lot of the time with this deck is when you fall behind in prizes, we're going to be using Twins here to get Rare Candy and a combo piece. So Twins is going to be a very good card in this deck. It's one of the ways we set up. So we are actually playing 3 Twins. I am playing a very high count of supporters. mainly because when we do get Vileplume in play, we can't play items. That is why there is no Junk Arm in here. So I am just going with a very high amount of supporter cards, because you need to play supporters because you're item locked. And you need to constantly get Vanilluxe in play. I got one Float, one Bangle, one Silver Mirror. Once you get these in play, your opponent can't get rid of them because, of course, Allergy Flower. But if they do play Genesect, like again, this deck ought to lose to Genesect, because they can also use Red Signal to bring in your Vileplume. You also lose to Ninetales. I got 1 DC just because you can use with Suicune. You can also use this with Vanilluxe, and 8 Water Energy. You do need 2 energy attacks, so you need to kind of build up energy in the meantime. But yeah, this is my Vanilluxe Vileplume Victini list I've got in Legacy format. Again, this is a very fun deck to play when you get the item lock and double freeze lock going. This deck is very annoying and very powerful. And again, it once was one of my favorite decks back in the day. I used to play this deck quite a bit at my local league. So go try it out. Okay, guys, we're getting into a game with Legacy now. In the Legacy format, of course, it's not that popular. It has had a bit of a resurgence, but it's not too popular. It's going to take a while to find a game. We might run into either bad decks, like bots possibly. We'll see. We did actually get into a game here. And okay, I see grass, which is usually not a good sign because we are playing a paralyzed deck. And if they just have one Virizion, we're pretty much screwed. Let's see if we get heads here. We do go first, which I think I do want to go first. The rule change does affect Legacy, unfortunately. And look at that, I have Magearna in World Championship 2016 deck box. I didn't even put on my usual Charizards for this. I totally forgot. That's fine. We're gonna try something different today. How we starting here? Okay, we got the trio. That's nice. We didn't get a really the best supporter for this, but I'll take a Skyla. We can't play it though, which kind of sucks. All right, what are they playing? If it's Virgin, we're done for. Okay, it is not. They have Celebi, Prime, and Buizel. Okay, honestly don't know what they have. We're just going to pass. We did top deck a good card. We got a Juniper here. I mean, I don't really care what we're playing against. As long as we get to get the lock off and have fun. There's a Pokegear. That is another card that's actually in this format. We got a Twins. What can this do? 10 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. They're probably going to hit the Vanillite. No. Okay, they are. Oh, that does a 10-10, so I didn't even realize. We get a Silver Mirror. I think we'll put that on. Unfortunately, the Float Stone Victini here. We are also losing a Rare Candy, but we do have Gloom and stuff. We're chilling. We didn't really get much off that Juniper. I guess we got a Vanillush. Actually, this is a good time probably to retreat into this guy. We have Vileplume and Vanilluxe in our hand. I'm gonna DC the Oddish, so that I have the ability to retreat it down the road, I think. Because because we're gonna evolve Vileplume hopefully soon, and then we can't use Float Stone with it. Hopefully we didn't prize our other Vileplumes. That kind of makes this a little more tough. Alright, my opponent's gonna Water Acceleration. They probably play Keldeo, which is bad because they can just, you know, get Keldeo and get out of the lock. Okay, they Gold Potion. Is it? That's actually good they played that. Okay, never mind. It doesn't remove special conditions. I thought it did. Oh, they're playing an Entei, Suicune, Raikou Legend deck. Interesting. Oh, there's Smeargle. What does this do? Each legend gets 30 more HP. Okay, well, good thing they probably can't get this in play, but we actually could just paralyze this. And they give up... legends actually give up 2 prizes. So we actually get extra prizes. Alright, can we draw Rare Candy? We do. Okay. Is it worth it to get the Vileplume in play now? I'm going to say it is. We have everything we need to set up. We do have quite a few items left in the deck, but we have a Juniper in our hand, so we can just play this next turn and try to get and play another Vanilluxe. But this is going to be it, folks. Here we go. Double freeze. We just need 1 heads. Bruh. Are you kidding me? Oh. We got the quad tails. No, and he retreats this. Oh, come on. That is something else. Okay, well, he can't attack me. He's gonna get a Keldeo in play, isn't he? If they get a Keldeo in play, our double free. Well, I guess no, they can't put Float Stone on it. So I actually don't care if they get Keldeo because they can't put Float Stone on it. It's actually not even that bad. Okay, they get a Feebas. See, we're not, like, against, like... Ooh, Vanilluxe top deck. That's fine. We have 4. We're not up against the super most amazing deck. That is one of the main things about Legacies. Sometimes you don't really run into the most amazing decks. Alright, here we go. Double freeze. Don't get quad tails this time. There we go. We get double heads. Perfect. We just knock out this Emolga. Get out of the way. Beautiful stuff. We need to get another Vanillish here. Okay, we got a Pont. That's really good. That's basically Cynthia if you don't know what that does. Let's just shuffle draw 6. And we are going to give him a Pont, but I'm fine with this. Again, we can keep... As long as we just keep going Frost Breath, we can win the game. I do want them to get an EX in play, though. As long as it's not something like Verzian, obviously, but like just something that like we can knock out slowly over time. We don't have access to our candy anymore, though we are down 2. We have 1 Vanillish left. Don't think we can ever let Vileplume get knocked out. We might actually have a hard time getting more Vanilluxes in play. This is kind of the tricky thing right now. I wish I played more Vanillites, or Vanillishes. Okay, the build mode is Float Soul. They're gonna do a Celebration Wind. Okay, well they can... I don't even know what they move it to. When they're active? This is a very good card, by the way. Celebration Wind. Okay. Are they gonna tail wrap me? They are. Wow. I've never seen that before. And they get double heads. Sure. How much HP do we have? 80. They do 60. And we still live. Alright. Pont. Give us the goodies. No. We got a Suicune. It's an attacking option, so I think we have to bench it. And here we go. Double freeze. We got double heads again? No. We'll take it though. They can't move, so... And they actually can't do their own portrait either. So we're chilling. We're chilling. We do have twins in our hand. Unfortunately, we can't play. And there's our other Rare Candy. We have the Juniper away. Alright, see? They just did nothing. That is the power of this deck. Alright, let's go Juniper here. Nope, no Vanillite yet. No Vanillite yet. I guess I should have done our first attack because we were going to knock him out anyways. But here we go. We got a knockout. And my opponent is still under item lock. So we'll see if they can come back from this. We might lose our Vanillux soon, though. That's kind of the only problem. But they are item locked, so they can't play a single item in there. If their hand is all items, they can't do anything. We attack this once, we're good. We do desperately need to get a Vanillish into play. There could come a point, though, where I can let Vileplume get knocked out, and then I can just do another Rare Candy, but I only have 1 left. And I don't play Junk Arm in here, because you can't really use Junk Arm with Vileplume in place. That's why we don't play Junk Arm in here, which I would usually play, but you can't use it, so it's not in the deck. Yeah, see, they just have to retreat. They don't have much. This is good. Could end them, but if their hand is dead, we might as well just go double freeze. Couple of them, let's get double heads. Nice. Yeah, love to see it. Alright, if I prize my Vanillish, I don't know if I did or not, but now would be a great time to get it. More energy. I guess we can still build up a Suicune. And if we run them out of Float Souls and they can't, you know, they have to go resort to Celebi, they can't damage Suicune. I think we can wrap this up as long as we get 1 more Vanillish into play. Or Vanillite, whatever it's called. There's an Absol Prime. What does that do? As long as Pokemon, whenever your opponent puts a base Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on it. Okay, it has to be their active. Yeah, see, they're forced to just bring in these Pokemon. It only has 80 HP, so we get double heads again. We can actually knock out the Absol, which is really good. See, the Ice Cream lock is just too good. Here we go, double freeze. We just need 1 heads, and we get it. We could reflip, go double heads, but that's too risky. A lot of the time, if we get heads on our first little 2 sets of flips, we have to keep it because it's too risky to do double heads. It's fine doing 40 a turn. See, they can't do anything. Their item locks. So this log is too OP. Yeah. Just build up Suicune and double freeze. Okay, well now that would be a good time not to get double heads, but whatever, we'll take it. We'll take it. We're in the driver's seat right now. My opponent probably loses as long as we can get another Vanillite into play, but we have a Suicune for backup, so I think we're chilling. I think we're in the checkmate position. Looks like they finally found an energy for Float Soul. But yeah, there's no lasers, no plus powers they can play to do more damage, and they can seed the game, and there you go. That's the lock for you. That is the lock. It's very good. The only thing we're missing there is a Vanillish. I actually probably might just throw in another Vanillish into the deck. I don't really like editing my decks while I'm recording, but I mean, that was a great first game, and I feel like this deck needs to play more Vanillishes, so we're gonna go do that right now. So that's the thing with Legacy. Like, Legacy, there's no big turnies. What do I take out, though? I guess we can take out one course. Probably don't need that many courses. Yeah. Okay, let's just take that out and do that. All right. But yeah, there you go. We added a Vanillish to the deck, and that'll hopefully help us. I feel like the deck was missing a Vanillish. But that's the thing with Legacy. There's no set turnies. You can't really know what's good in this deck, what isn't good, because there's no set turnies. There's no list we know of. You just have to make your own list, test it, hope it works. And I've already done a video on this deck in the past, long time ago, so I already kind of have this list figured out. But yeah, let's go get another game with the deck. Okay, jumping into another game with our deck here. Alright, and ooh, we're up against a Dragon Fire deck. We'll see what this could be. If they are playing a Ninetales Amoonguss deck, which is actually pretty possible, unfortunately, that's pretty bad because Ninetales can just bring in the Vileplume and knock it out. Okay, I like this start. We get the Smeargle, which is the ideal starter, and we have a Jirachi to play too if we need to do Stellar Wish. Okay, but they start the Torchic. So I don't really know what we're playing against. I'm gonna put the Vanillish on top. I am gonna get a Vanillite here, I think. And I guess we'll play the Portrait. And I guess we're gonna end them. Their hand is not that good, but they'll probably end up ending me anyway, so it really doesn't even matter. And this is why Portrait is so good. Turn 1 rule change, nothing. And we have a Rare Candy with a Vanilluxe. We didn't get an Oddish down. That's fine, though. We have a turn 2 Vanilluxe, which is really good. We are going to lose one of our Vanillishes. This is one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know why. Like, I like the idea of an ice cream Pokemon. It's like, people call it a lazy idea. I don't think it's lazy. I think it's really cool that there's an ice cream Pokemon. I don't know why. Oh, they have a Juniper. Looks like they're possibly playing Reshiflosion, which is good because we're playing a water-based deck. Just as long as they don't, like, have anything crazy. I feel like this deck's big weakness definitely would be just, like, the attacker not being, like, as strong. Hey, there's an Oddish top deck. So let's Rare Candy into the Vanilluxe. I'm going to do Portrait first, so I actually would prefer if we get another N. We get a Skyla. We'll take it. We'll take a Level Ball. But we could have taken a Pont there, I guess. Professor Oak's New Theory. We'll take the Level Ball, though. We'll get a Victini. Just get this guy into play. How are we looking here? Another Vanillish is good. We have a Twins, which is nice. We'll bench Oddish and pass. Just in case Oddish ever gets knocked out by, like, a Pokemon reversal. I actually want Smeargle to get KO'd here so I can play Twins. I want him to knock out the Smeargle so that we can play Twins. Actually, should have took a better look at his hand. He might have a Rare Candy, which, okay, he does. Which is fine, though. But yeah, next turn we will get the lock off, which is nice, because he's probably going to KO me here with Blaze Kick, which, be my guest. Knock me out. Alright, so now we get the lock off pretty early, actually, which is kind of cool. We get the lock off kind of early here. Okay. Let's go Twins. We'll just take the Rare Candy Vileplume, I think. I wanted to get a Vanillish here. I don't know what to get rid of, though. I don't really want to get rid of the other Vanilluxe. I guess we could get rid of a Water Energy. And we probably don't need Suicune, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine. And alright, here we go. Thanks to Twins, we're now set up and ready to go. As long as we just don't get 4 tails in a row. Please don't do this to me. Okay. I was like, are we actually about to get 4 tails in a row? We're good, we're good. And now we'll see if my opponent can do anything. Now, we're actually not going to get a prize card for KOing this Blaziken because of the Life Dew. My opponent can now no longer play item cards. And he doesn't really have a good setup. I guess he could build up Outrage, or Blue Flare. It only does 120, which we have 130 HP. See, back in the day, Reshiram was one of the most popular attackers and only does 120 damage. And because this thing has 130 HP, it made it hard to KO. Which is why it was so good. Vileplume used to be one of the best cards in the format. It was so good. It was good with Gengar, with Poltergeist. My opponent gets rid of a lot of supporters there. And they are playing a Typhlosion deck. Well, they can't play Rare Candy anymore, so they probably can't get a Typhlosion in play. Typhlosion is a little scary. I was kind of skeptical on getting rid of the energy because of Flare Destroy. It actually removes an energy from us, which is kind of bad. Because we can lose our energy, but we should be okay. Should be good. We should get a prize here. Another Victini. I don't think we need that. Let's just get 8 Juniper. We could take another Twins, actually. Maybe that would have been better. I think we just take Juniper. Let's go for the double freeze. We got the knockout. Nice. My opponent is item locked. And yeah, that seems really good to me. They cannot do anything here. They're probably not going to knock me out. Like, if they, I guess they get like a Quilava in play and then a Typhlosion. There's a Cleffa with Eek. Okay, so they're not playing like the worst deck. Reshiram is a pretty good, it's a pretty decent legacy deck just because it can counter Verzi and Genesect, which is arguably the best deck in the entire format. Hopefully this Colress gave them a bunch of items, and it looks like it did because they just passed. And we're just gonna go for the Juniper here. The lock is all set up. We get another Gloom. Might as well do that. We get another Energy and double freeze. And we even knocked them out. We don't have to worry about 2-turn paralysis. We just knock them out. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what my opponent can do. They can definitely use Eek a little bit. They can get lucky. Actually, Eek is pretty OP because if they stay asleep, they cannot be damaged. So when they do Eek here, if they stay asleep, we actually cannot damage them with Vanilluxe, which is actually pretty good for them. I'm a little worried about a Typhlosion, though, not gonna lie. Alright, hopefully they wake up here, because if they wake up, then we get to knock them out. And they do wake up. Alright, so we can just knock them out with Frost Breath. Yep, they just concede. I was gonna, like, play the Skyla there, but yeah, there you go. Another game with the lock. Again, it's just such a really good lock when it gets set up. Like, in Legacy, not many people have counters to this lock, which is why it is so good. This is why Vanilluxe Vileplume was so good back in the day. I mean, look at how good that lock is. 2 games in a row where we got the lock up pretty quickly, thanks to Twins, and as you can see, Vileplume and Auto Paralysis in Legacy is very powerful. Again, we do take heavy L's to Verzi and Genesect. Not much you can do. I knew these games were gonna be like super insane because I know like the lock is so powerful, the opponents tend to not stick around. But there you go. I'll catch you guys in another game of the deck. Why not? Okay, guys, jumped in another game here. We're up against a pure dark deck. So this could be a dark box deck, which is another interesting deck in Legacy. I've actually been playing a bit of dark box. Let's see if they make me go first or not. They do, which is very interesting. And ooh, we get a Vanillite start. So we didn't start with Smeargle. We do actually have a pretty good hand, though. I guess we can calm back the Vileplume. Discard the Gloom. Okay, we got an energy. Nice. So let's do the calm. I'm gonna get Smeargle. Or now we get Oddish, actually, and then just put the Gloom in play. Oh, I guess that works, too. I kind of wanted Smeargle, just in case we do get KO'd here, but it's fine. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. I mean, we have a pretty good hand. There's probably no need to get Smeargle anyways. I mean, we could have gotten a supporter there, which would have been nice, but I don't think Vanillite is going to even get knocked out here. They get a Stunky. I don't really know what they're playing. I haven't hit any great Legacy decks yet in terms of, like, insane good ones. Okay, they don't even have supporter energy, so yeah. It's good to see. Alright, let's put that down. Juniper. What does this do? Discard energy. That could be kind of annoying. Okay, we did not get our little thing there. aka our Rare Candy, that's fine. We could do a budget Paralyze. Oh, we should have put, I forgot about the Silver Bangle, rip. I forgot to put Silver Bangle on. We got heads, nice. Little budget Ice Beam there. Okay, that's my bad. I forgot to put the Silver Bangle on, but you know, it's all good. Alright, what does this Skunk Tank do? Smog Screen could be annoying. They actually catch her here. Okay, I actually wouldn't mind them getting heads. If they bring in the Gloom, I could just hard retreat it. There's a Colress. Yeah, not great for them. If they don't get another supporter here, we probably just item lock them completely. Let's get this down. Play the Bangle. Go for Professor Oak's new theory. See if we can find Vileplume here. We do get Mime, which I do like. We have a Float Stone too, which I'll slap onto you. I'm just gonna go for the double freeze. We may not have Vileplume in play, but they only have 3 cards in their hand, so they probably don't even have much anyway, so we might be chilling for now. But we don't have another supporter other than Twins, which we can't play right now, so we're kind of stuck for a little bit. We'll see if they have a supporter. They do. It's not that great, though. It's a Colress. Zoar could be a little scary. It's something that could knock me out. There's another Oddish. We don't really need that right now. I think we're just going to keep spamming double freeze. Double freezing, double freezing. We're just going to keep double freezing my opponent until we can get something good here. We will KO them next turn. Actually, oh man, if only I played the Silver Bangle that turn earlier, we would have knocked them out this turn. That is kind of annoying. Brutal Bash could be a problem. Does 20 times... Oh, maybe not, actually. It only does 120, actually. Never mind. Well, they could laser me. And if we don't get a Vileplume play, that laser could be a problem. Pretty OP collector. So I guess like the Skunk Tank's kind of like a troll card, which I rate. I mean, at this point, I think I'm going to bench this Oddish just as like cannon fodder in case we do get knocked out here. We'll see. We're getting 2 prizes, so we actually have pretty good odds of getting something useful. Nope. Okay. That can get us another Vanillite. Or get Vileplume. We'll see. I'm probably just going to go for the Vanillite just to get another attacker in play. What? Is that a rescue energy? Yeah, it is. Oh, they actually could have knocked me out of that basic there. That was close. Holy cow, I didn't even consider that. Alright, let's just do this. We could go Vileplume. I could go Jirachi, but then I have no bench room for another Vanillite, so I unfortunately have to get Vanillite here. I kind of put myself in that situation. But here we go, double freeze. All we need is 1 head to paralyze them. We get 2 heads, even better. We can 2-shot them now. We are going to get knocked out by Skunk Tank, unfortunately. We could draw something, though. There's a catcher. They do get tails, which is nice. Yeah, my opponent's, like, their damage output is really scary here. Ooh, look at that. Do we want a Rare Candy? I think we do. Sure. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna save the DC because there's a good chance my opponent plays... I don't even know why I did that. Oh. There you go. Yeah, I don't know why I clicked that. I should have just went for the other attack because we could possibly get quad tails and not knock him out, but that would have been funny. Alright, let's see. Level Ball? That's good. Okay, that's fine. That can get a Smeargle. Or no, it can get a Jirachi. Okay, we're chilling. We're in a good spot now because of that Level Ball prize. But yeah, I didn't want to put the DC in play because Lost Remover is a thing, which actually puts the special energy in the Lost Zone. Not that it matters. There's no way to get energy back, but, you know, it's still kind of annoying. Okay. We're back in cruise control. Actually, I guess the problem with Jirachi is we can't play another Vanillite. Maybe we should just... There's Jirachi. Alright, you know what? We're gonna get a Vanillite then. Screw it. Double freeze and hope they don't play Lost Remover in a 3-card hand. That is 6 heads in a row. Yo, that is nuts. Yo, my boy is on my side. Yeah, I didn't want to play... We just don't have any attackers, right? If I play the Jirachi, we can't bench another Vanillite, and then we'll have to give another prize at some point, which I guess is fine. I guess, like, we could sacrifice the Mime, obviously, but I don't know. It's better safe than sorry, I would say. And we're in a really good spot right now, it looks like. There's the Vileplume. Should we put into play? I think we definitely should. Just get that item lock off. And here we go. Double freeze again. Okay. We almost got 8 tails in a row. That would have been nuts. Actually, why? Again, I didn't use Frost Breath. I should have just done that. Alright, whatever. Let's get a Juniper. No, Suicune. Juniper Energy would have been good. You can't really play Super Rod in here because you can't use Super Rod because you're item locked. There are some other things you could play, like, I guess, Fisherman, but that's awkward. Alright, this is a very risky position we're in. Smog Screen could mess me up here. Beautiful. Finally, drew a supporter. So yeah, Smog Screen is kind of a problem. So, if we try to attack and we get tails, this attack does nothing. So we have a lot of and we don't attack them. And we can't redo with Victini. That is pretty annoying. I actually don't think we get knocked out here, though, which is good. Unless they, yeah, I think we don't get killed. There's a Cillian. The Zoroarks are a little scary, not gonna lie, just because they can one-shot my Vanilluxe. Okay, now we need our heads to be on our side. Let's just go for the... Actually, maybe we should just say that and got Jirachi Juniper. Never mind, we got the Jirachi back. Come on, double freeze. No! Oh, I knew the Skunk Tank would mess me up, and now we are in some trouble. If my opponent gets another Zoroark in play, we're in a lot of trouble here. We just got wrecked by Skunk Tank. I guess we could have retreated into the Vanillish. We probably should have just done that, but then we wouldn't have had the higher chances of paralyzing them. So I don't think it was worth it. I'm actually gonna just go Colress. We can get to draw 9 cards here. I'm gonna keep those stuff. We might actually need the Suicune here if we need another attacker. We whiffed the Vanilluxe. No. No. We have a 2 retreat cost. Alright, we're gonna have to pray for Ice Beam to get heads. Okay. Whew. We whiffed Vanilluxe, and we actually don't have a way to find it either with this hand, which is a problem. We might be in a pretty tough spot right now. These Skunk Tanks, bro, they bodied me. I did not expect Skunk Tank to be that annoying. This is not good. Oh, I don't need that. We're gonna have to take Juniper. We have 2 Vanilluxe too. Should have hit one there. Alright, come on, Ice Beam. Keep getting heads. We have 2 coin flips we can do. Alright, I like it. I like it, Vanilluxe. I like to see it. Or Vanillish. We need 2 prizes too, so it's not that hard to win the game. We just have to not get unlucky with another smog screen, I guess. Alright, let's go for it. We're gonna rely on one more attacker. We're not gonna have another Vanilluxe to use. Still Suicune though. I don't know if we have enough energy left. Pretty sure we're out. 3, 5, 7. Oh, no, we have 1 water left. Okay, so we can actually attack with Suicune if all else fails. Alright, now we can use Frost Breath to knock him out. So all we gotta do is just not get unlucky with Smog Screen. Wonder if that last prize might have been an energy. That could be pretty bad. Especially if we need to build up Suicune. Because we do lose if this thing goes down. There's Zoroark. This is a very close game. I did not expect. What? Yo, why are they not doing Smog Screen? Yo, are they crazy? Okay, no, we have all the energy. We're chilling. Why did they not do Smog Screen there? Uh-oh. If I get Quad Tails, I'm gonna lose. Okay. I had a heart attack there. I had a heart attack. But yeah, we should win, and yeah, that's game. That is game. Frost Breath for the KO, and that will be it for the video on this deck. I think we showed it off. We didn't get to play against the super top tier legacy decks. Again, you can't beat Virizion Genesect because of Virizion unless they somehow can't find one, which is very unlikely. I guess the only way you could win is get a quick Vileplume play, but I don't know. That matchup is unwinnable. You stay away from Virizion Genesect, and this deck is actually pretty fun to play. Again, see how OP that lock is? Paralyzation with Vileplume in Legacy is really, really good. But yeah, this is one of my favorite decks of all time. In the Legacy format, we kind of had to adjust things. Obviously, when the deck was in Noble Victories, you didn't play Suicune or Jirachi, but we can add those to the deck to tweak it. If I were to make any changes, probably would play more... I don't know, Mewtwo EX wouldn't be bad in here. Honestly, as a nice backup attacker, Mewtwo EX isn't bad. Other than that, I think this deck is actually pretty fun to play, and it's pretty cool. If you want to build it, Vileplume is a little expensive. I had to pay 7 Sword and Shield packs to get my Vileplumes. It's a pretty expensive card. The Reverse Hollow one is even more expensive, so just warning you. The Vanilluxe are very, very cheap. You can get these very cheap. Victini is also cheap. Obviously, it's not that expensive. There's multiple Victinis that have the same ability. You have to get them one from Victory, so because one Guardian's Rise is not in here. But yeah, if you want to build this deck, getting the Vileplume and the Smeargle are a little tricky. Smeargle and Vileplume are both like 7 to 8 packs of Sword and Shield. But other than that, this is a pretty cheaper deck. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe down below if you're new to the channel. Yeah, leave a like if you enjoy the Legacy content. Comment down below if you guys want to see any more Legacy decks. As you can see, I have quite a few Legacy decks. My next video might be either on Dusknoir, Empoleon, or possibly this Donphan, Flareon, Yanmega Prime deck I have. This is another fun deck I like to play. But anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. Check out some more TCG down below too. Use code LDF, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys later.